Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 3 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Cooper's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Butterbean's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, hailing out of Houston, Cooper. And his opponent across the ring, professional record, 77 wins, with 58 knockouts and 8 defeats, coming out of Bay City, Butterbean.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. How effective of a tool can the right hook be for a southpaw when he faces an orthodox fighter?
Wow, what a dangerous punch for a southpaw. And the danger zone is really there for the orthodox fighter because he's not used to seeing that punch come from that angle.
Butterbean's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
Keep your distance.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Dollar Bill.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Move your head.
Good defense, just covering up down low. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Butterbean's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good block. Butterbean's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. He scores with the left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Dollar Bill. Unable to score with the hook. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Dollar Bill. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
There's a straight right hand. Butterbean's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Throws a counterpunch there. Well placed, straight right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. Butterbean's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. And that's the end of round 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting. Landing all 4 punches.
Head movement.
Targeting that overhand left. Dollar Bill's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Keep it going.
Butterbean's the target of a hook. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Butterbean's right hand scores well that time.
Move your head.
Cooper's left now getting into the mix. And another right hand comes in. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Headshot lands, was a hook. You see him holding on. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Dollar Bill. Butterbean's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Cooper's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. A knifing left hand by Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. 3 minutes gone by in this round. This is a bloodbath. This is just swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gaddy Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
He's going to get desperate. He's going to come forward now because he has to. Careful. Catch him when he comes forward. This is one way to pick his jab. He throws a jab. Perry.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind
Keep
it.
that head moving.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Good work defensively by Dollar Bill. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
And banging away he goes. Perfect. Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Fires right back at him. And he ties up on the inside. Butterbean's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. This is like a bull seeing red right now with his opponent eyeing that bad cut.
And he has to hope now that the bull gets a little over anxious and runs right into a sword or a straight right hand.
Unable to score with the hook. Butterbean's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
The one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Now he's boxing in his man a bit there. He's got him trapped in the corner. Cooper's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Butterbean's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A little defense turns to offense by Dollar Bill. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Butterbean's combination punching is working well here. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Dollar Bill. Very, very close fight. But the envelope please will bring all the drama. Which way will the judges see this?
This is where they earn their money to be able to pick the right guy for tonight.